Adverts. Nearly 20 years ago I took a tour around the city and I was photographing old buildings where you could see old advertising signs, and I want to take that journey again, see if I can find some of these places that I saw. A lot of these places don't exist anymore, but I might find new ones along the way, that is old buildings that I haven't seen before. There's another. I think it's also interesting doing a walk like this because you've got to look up instead of always looking down at your phone or just looking down at your feet or just off in your own little world. You've got to pay more attention. You've got to look around the surroundings that surround you. It's amazing in the past just how much use they made of the side of buildings to advertise their company and their products. So they're the sort of things I'm going to be looking for today on this walk. I don't know how many of them are going to be left. I don't know how many I'm going to find on this journey. Sunday morning, it's about 8:15, and let's go. I'll better bring the camera too. Well, there's the first one. I'm at 108 Bowen Street in Spring Hill. Can't make out what it was or what it says. It's some sort of, there's some writing at the top and there's a logo. Could be an old garage. Oh, there's that ugly ambulance building again. Just went up near the old ambulance, that ugly building up there. Coming back this way and I saw the little Tokyo restaurant sign. Oh, wonder how long that's been there for. Certainly hasn't been a restaurant for a long time by the looks of it. It's something completely different. I don't know what it is really. Application for a restaurant. I don't know what this is now. I was just on my way to a place a couple of blocks over. But on this walk, I've really got to be paying attention to what's around me because just up ahead on this road, whatever it is, Raff Street, R-A-F-F, there's an old building up here. It doesn't mean to say there's going to be an old sign up above, but it's worth taking a look. Take a look at this. This is just inside the building. It says it's retirement villages on that side. And the other side says Studebaker Apartments. Just something I noticed while walking past the Brisbane Central State School. There's a little shelter thing here with a whole bunch of toys and basketball and what have you that have been thrown up onto there. And years gone by and they're still there. I wonder what that is. Please someone let me know in the comments section. Brisbane Smile Boutique. I spent a fortune there, but I still didn't learn how to smile. Just turned onto Rogers Street. Another little detour. I've got to stop getting sidetracked. Just want to have a look at some of these really nice old, very old houses down here. Hey, pussycat. Gotta go now, pussycat. Bye-bye. Okay, well here's one of the places I found nearly 20 years ago. It's Oxlades. I don't know what it is around the other side, It's Oxlade's Paint and Art Centre, and I found it again now. And you can see some of the writing up here on the left. What does it say? I can see oil and something merchants, sign writers, glaziers. I can see the word workers. And just near Oxlade's is another building right in front of me here, and I've got a photograph of it here from nearly 20 years ago, and it actually comes up quite clearer in the photo. It says credit and furnishings. Some of the writing's a bit more worn now, has been a while. And also on this building here, there's a sign above a main entrance, and it's Service Department Lubritorium. Does anybody know what a lubritorium is? And it still is Oxlade's. Got another photo here from nearly 20 years ago. This one is right near All Hallows, so Valley's just that way, and on this part here, where I'm pointing my finger, there was some writing on the wall, and that's it up there, but it's all been painted over now. On the corner of Wharf and Queen Street, you can see the facade in this old photo, and the writing looks like Queensland Country Life. The facade of the building is still there, and it's off over in that direction there. Okay, and I've got another photo of the building, but taken from around the other side. We're not going to see any of it from there, but I'll show you the photo. So this area here used to be a car park. It was an open air car park for many years, and you can see the back of the old building from where I'm standing now. Now of course you can't see it. Can't really guess at a date of that. I'd say 2001, 2002 perhaps. I'm walking past the People's Palace, and there's a little alleyway round to the left, which I hope, fingers crossed, some old signs are still there today. It's just around here. There's an interesting one just up ahead. If you look carefully, between these two buildings, there's some old advertising. Now I don't know how old this building is. It doesn't look brand new. It looks like it's been here for a good 30, 40 years. So whatever writing is there has been sealed off for that amount of time. You just peering down between the two buildings, they're so narrow you couldn't squeeze through there. I can see the word Canberra and electrical appliances, private no parking, unauthorised vehicles will be towed away, and it says the word arcade through to Adelaide Street, and there's some writing much further up, and I don't know if I can see that. Looks like church books. And under the word church, I can also see the word vestments and something or other. It's just too far away, I can't read it. And I was just about to leave this alleyway, and I saw up there, I've literally just seen this one now. I had no idea it was here, and I'll turn the camera around so you can have a look at it. It looks like, it says ANZ, Australia New Zealand Bank, I guess. It's like a coat of arms sort of thing. And this is something else I've just found in this little alleyway area. I was just leaving and never noticed this before. I've never even heard of the name, but it's called Neeta Lee Way. Here's the sign of it. I don't know if it's an official name. or I don't even know who Neeta Lee was. But there it is. So I've always wondered about these old apartments here. They're only like a couple of stories high. They're right across the road from the Botanical Gardens, just over there. And they're kind of ugly buildings as well. But they must be worth a fortune here, considering where they are. The land value would be enormous. So that building behind me there is Watson's building, dated from 1887. It's mainly a car park under there now. I think there's some little offices upstairs. But up on the left there, up there, there's a little bit of a sign left, and I think it says the word Glasgow. Yeah, Glasgow's in Scotland. I can't read the rest of it. Now, I was here a few weeks ago doing my video about the laneways of Brisbane, and I did see this painted sign on that journey. But I've come back to take another look at it. So I think I found all the ones that I'm going to be able to find today. I'm sure I've missed a few. If you know of any in the area, in the Brisbane CBD area, please let me know. Some of them I couldn't find, mainly because I've got photographs of them that I took nearly 20 years ago. The buildings have just gone now. They no longer exist. I'm originally from Sydney, and Sydney has still hung on to a lot of its very old buildings. Obviously it's a much bigger city. There's more to preserve and keep using, but I have found with Brisbane, so many of the old buildings have been torn away. There seems to have been an attitude in this city over many decades that it doesn't matter how beautiful an old building is or what use you could put to it, it still gets ripped up and torn away for something new and bland and concrete and glass. And I know that's progress, you can't help progress, but it's just a shame that there's so few old buildings left, and even in the past 20 years or so, the ones that I was looking at are now gone. All gone. So thanks very much for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you so wish, and I will see you again soon.